Hello everybody and welcome to the Daily Review, episode number 265 for Tuesday, December 15th, 2009.
You sure look pretty, I wish I had a song for you so they were wasted.
And the film I'm going to be reviewing for you guys today is The Blind Side. The Blind Side is written and directed by John Lee Hancock, and it stars America's sweetheart, I guess, currently, Sandra Bullock. The Blind Side is basically the true story of football player Michael Oher, kind of how he came about. It's a story about Michael Oher. Sandra Bullock is kind of this gung-ho, won't take crap from no one Southern girl, and she has a very nice family. She's very rich. She takes him in and kind of takes her in as her own. They train him to be a football player, and along the way they learn lessons about, you know, life, humanity, and that sort of thing. I think anybody going to see The Blind Side pretty much knows what you're in for. You're in for a very enjoyable, family-oriented film with, you know, Sandra Bullock being cutesy and funny with her attitude and that sort of thing. And I don't think people should really expect that much more from the film. And I think as far as a family film that you're going to go see, watch for 2 hours, it's a pretty enjoyable little film. That's not to say that the film isn't filled with its own problems. But right off the bat, I just want to say, so many people are talking about Sandra Bullock's performance. Why, people? Why? My dad always told me that every year people think that it's good acting when really they just like the character. Her character is very likable. She's very funny. She's quirky. She just has a southern accent, people. It's not that hard to do. Sandra Bullock, I swear to God, if she's nominated for Best Actress, something's going to go down. I'm going to riot in the streets of LA. Also, I think that The Blind Side suffers from a few problems, namely with the screenwriting. I don't know how long it's going to take for Caucasian, white American screenwriters to realize how black people talk, and that it's not the stereotypical way they talk. There's literally a scene when you're first introduced to the people that Michael Oher used to hang out with before he met this white family. And the camera shot is literally of this group of black people talking on a porch, and Sandra Bullock's pulling up in her car, and you literally hear one of them going, "Yo, shawty was at the top of the pole and she was just about to drop it, you know?" People don't talk like that. That is just a fabrication of Lil Wayne and 50 Cent rap songs. It's just bad. Just take that out. We don't need that in films. Also, I think The Blind Side, could have benefited from cutting out its last 15 minutes. I think the final scene of the film, which, I mean, it's not really a spoiler if I say it, but I won't say it just in case. The final scene between the whole family and Michael Oher, very touching. That should be kept in. What I don't like is there's this whole gangster subplot by the end of the film where Michael Oher kind of goes back to his roots, and some stuff kind of goes down. There's a lot of gangster talk about, like, oh, you have a younger white sister now. You tap that? Are you tapping that? And there's this whole thing where big, bad, tough Sandra Bullock confronts them. The part you've probably seen in the trailer where she says, "You threaten my son, you threaten me." Not necessary. I don't think that entire section of the film is necessary. I think it feels like it already is going to end, and then it goes on for another 15-20 minutes. Not really good. What I will say about the movie, though, it's charming. I think that whoever plays the son, SJ, he's a cute little character to add to the film. Tim McGraw does a decent job. I forgot to mention he's also in this as Sandra Bullock's husband. It's an enjoyable little movie. I would say to rent it if it's out. It's one that I'm sure will please your mom or any woman, for that matter, above the age of 20, I guess. It's an enjoyable little movie, but it's not anything phenomenal. I give The Blind Side a 3 out of 5. Anyway, you guys, I'm going to be back tomorrow with a review for Fargo for you guys, since I realize I've never reviewed that film on the Daily Review. I'm going to see some triple features from the Coen brothers in Los Angeles, which I could not be more excited about. But I will catch you guys tomorrow.